I am going to be starting a Magic 2 Lord playlist here. Going to be showing some highlights, showing some do's and some don'ts, because I don't play perfect. I am not the best player in the world. I am simply a platinum player. Most of this video, I'm actually gold even. But I just want to show off some of this character because I've been having so much fun with it, and I really have been having too much fun to really want to play anything else. So I'm going to try and get this character to Lord, take you along with the journey, and hopefully I end up getting a little bit better throughout. I hope I haven't peaked in this game yet. But yeah, I'll be going over a little bit more of why I'm doing things like in this fight here. There's not much time left on that point. I'm able to pick off their healer, and now I just want to keep them pushed back. So I'm gonna chase them right away from this point and be fighting in this corridor. I'll fight this group forever. If he's fighting me, he's not standing on the point. Um, and I've just killed two of their players. I'm fighting this group. My team should really be able to handle the other three. So I'm occupying quite a bit of their resources. So yeah, we end up winning that point there, winning the game. Um, gonna be showing off, some highlight reel stuff as well. Like this little clip where I just beat the Spider-Man. I only want to show that because he was kind of talking crap a little bit, saying I got lucky and whatnot. Basically every time. Uh, big ultimates like this one. I dash in and I hit their entire team for tons of damage and pick up, a triple kill here. So that's fun to watch too. Shows what the character can do. Um, but I'm gonna lose some games. Um, but if there's highlights, if there's things worth pointing out, like in this one, again, ulting in their back line, pushing them back. Uh, they don't have a whole hell of a lot of time left on that clock. We pick off their back line, their Psylocke, their Warlock, and now I'm just gonna, you know, mess with this Magneto for a while. He's most likely not going to be able to kill me unless I make a big mistake. So, if they're fighting me over here, again, they're not on the point. I might die, but they can't get to the point in time. We, win that round, not letting them push very far. And then when we get into this next round, again, not always everything is going to be flashy or anything like that. So, I'm just starting off. I take out their revive thing, and then I go after their rocket. So I pick off a healer right after I took out their revive. He's got to walk all the way back. That gives us enough tempo for us just to win that game. We get enough of a push, and we get there. So enjoy this, guys. So I died right off the bat in this game. I was just kind of too far forward and got caught by their Psylocke. Oh crap! I forgot I have to. So I'm just kind of getting aggressive. So I can't end up actually killing anybody here, and I realize I'm a little pinned, so I get the heck out of there. Healer on the point. She gets her ult and pops it, so it's good to know that she doesn't have it. And here I just get a little revenge on that Psylocke for earlier. A Loki ult duplicating the cloak. So their support ults are out, which is nice. It's just kind of a random hectic fight. Just didn't see the targets I wanted, so trying dashing at the Moon Knight. I finally found someone squishy. Hey, there's a healer. And there's a Psylocke running away. Who I snipe. So that first fight's over. They're pushing back up. About half their time's done. So I go in trying to get behind him with an ult. I was at least able to pick off one of their healers, but I get Agamotto'd and I get killed here. So they're getting a little low time, and here comes their third push. I end up fighting the Strange, which I shouldn't have been. I should have really just tried to dive in the back. Magneto ult doesn't get anybody. Just trying to find a way in. Hey, there's this healer, except I hit his clone on accident. But I finish him off eventually. There's the other healer. So we get their healers, get their tank, and because I know they got a bunch of people dead, I end up chasing her down. And then I decide I really want to get smacked by this guy, even though he was going to leave me alone. I may have died there, but they weren't able to end up capping that point. It ended with me dead. Our turn here, starting our first push. I'm just kind of trying to be patient still. So I sneak off onto the side here. I just plop the demon down, so hopefully I can get something done with it. No angle for me yet. Strange, not who I want to be fighting. Throw my little demon down again. They want to chase into it, I'm fine with that. He's the only one to hit, so here I hit him, but I don't know. I should not have dashed up at him like that. I finally start looking at the healer here. Get her, which is huge. Psylocke, knock her up. She's alive somewhere, but not on point. And we get a nice, easy victory. And I don't know what the metric is for this, but somehow I ended up with the MVP. So I really wish I knew what the metrics were, because I end up with the MVP here with that wonderful Magik animation after this victory screen. Hell yeah, jumping out of limbo, slicing shit up, stuff up. But yeah, I'm not sure what the metrics are because I did not do as much damage as either of my other DPS. My damage blocked was high. I wonder if they're taking that into account. And I did have the triple kill, which definitely helped, and quite a few final hits in comparison to the rest of the game. Like, it's not a ton, but in this game it was on the higher end. So for their opening push, they pop in with a portal. I'm a little bit out of position for it. I heard it, but I probably should have gone back a little sooner. He sets up a turret up there, so I'm gonna jump on up. And I take out their Punisher, and I probably should not have been in here right now. Especially if I'm gonna play this terribly. But Squirrel Girl picks me up. So they get the full objective off of that first push, which leaves us with a lot of work to do. So here, I find this gent upstairs, and I fall down, unfortunately, but I come back up. I'm not letting him off the hook that easy. He could one-shot me, potentially. But you know what? I'm not done. He's not getting shots at my team. I have a terrible time dashing through where we are. Try and break his bridge. And I finally get him. Unfortunately, my team was losing the rest of that fight. So the next fight is back here, closer to this checkpoint. So that fight we were able to hold at least. And I'm back with my ultimate here. For a good chunk of this game, I end up playing it a little more straightforward front to back. Their Strange gets a good ult off on us, but our team was able to survive because they didn't really seem like they were ready to follow it up. I take out their backline. Where is the last guy? And that's a delicious healer. Chasing her down because I know her team's not doing so hot. Now they're staggered. So I finally start playing this game a little bit more off to the side, looking for an angle to dive. And you'll notice I'm playing around a health pack as well. So I throw that out. They're too far away for me to die, right? So I decide I'm not going in. I'm just going to keep throwing those out. So I look for another one. And then I get in there and take out one of their healers, which is great. And then I back up a little bit, reassess. I'm going to start pushing back up because it looks like we're just winning this fight. Squirrel Girl gets away from me. I'm not messing with her. She's one of my least favorites to play against as anybody. But right back to where my health pack is. I am claiming that health pack. It is mine. I push up forward again because we're good here. So now they're pushed back. We're going to wait for their next wave. Looks like it's time for them to get back up here. We get a big Namor ult, but their Loki ends up able to heal. But we have a Groot ult in there as well. And unfortunately, it looks like all we were able to get done there is really take out the Loki clones. So I'm a little bit cut off from where I want to be. And I just go way too deep. If I didn't get stuck on the corner of that wall, I think I would have been better off. But all right, so for this final fight, I got my ultimate up again. So let's get in there. Let's deal some damage. So I don't get any kills directly off of the ult, but I did a ton of damage. And they really need to get on this point, so we really just got to hold it. Another Namor ult. I get a little stuck with all these Groot walls. But again, pushing into them so they're not on the point, and we were able to hold. Getting into the second round, getting ready for our first push. Just checking some of my right mouse buttons. But yeah, those are the stats right there for the game so far. So there's a nest here, and I die instantly. One thing that's going to be a little tough about maining her is people that play Penny really have a good time against you. Getting back into this push, there are strange portals in solo, which is, I don't know. I just don't know why. Sometimes the Groot walls can be frustrating, and I decide I'm probably not going to be able to chase that down. Chase down their Hawkeye, but not before he kills my guy there. So they got their Hawkeye behind us again. So I decide that I'm going to make that stop. That should give my team plenty of room up front. Except we hear their cloak ult. So we really only need one more good push though. Cloak ult and their strange ult are out. So that's good for us. We just really need this one last push. Their healer just jumps in for some reason. And yeah, we just kind of get to the end. Yeah, not a super crazy game, nothing super fancy going on. I only wanted to show this one because this is when I hit plat. And obviously the cool Panther roar.